welcome to Spotlight on Newcastle County, which features all things Newcastle County, Delaware. I'm your host, Melody Kitchen. You never know who we're going to talk to or where we're going to visit. For today's show, I'm pleased to welcome back, as always, Carrie Corbin from the Department of Community Services. Carrie is here to talk about Newcastle County's annual Dancing in the Park event that takes place at Glasgow Park. Thank you for being here today, Carrie.
Thank you for having me.
So to begin with, can you tell our viewing audience what Dancing in the Park actually is?
Sure. Dancing in the Park is a wonderful event that we do at Glasgow Park where we invite everybody to come out and dance. And so we do it in conjunction with National Dance Day, which is an event put on by the Dizzy Feet Foundation, which is associated with So You Think You Can Dance. And the goal is to get people out and active, just to kind of fight obesity and just make sure people get more active.
Sure.
So that mission melds perfectly with our Live Healthy Newcastle County mission. And so we have taken it on as one of our events to help people get out, get into the community, have fun. And so what we do is they release a choreographed dance every year, and so that came out on July 1st.
Okay.
And so we teach the dance, and then we dance it all together, and then we also learn dances from different eras. So we're going to do disco this year, and we're going to be learning or watching demonstrations in modern and contemporary dance, and really fun other things too. And then we also are going to have like open line dancing where we do all the popular line dancing, but it's all together in a big group. It's lots of fun.
Now, can you talk about, before we go any further, where is Dancing in the Park and when does it actually take place?
It's at Glasgow Park, which is at kind of the corner of Routes 896 and Route 40 in Bear, so just north of Newark, south of Newark. It is, and so if you're familiar with Glasgow Park, there's a long promenade that ends in a really large, open, paved area. And so that's where we're going to be at the end of the park there, closest to the Hermitage.
Okay. And when exactly does it take place?
It's on the 25th, the July 25th, and it's from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. And we're doing various activities, dancing, and then there's actually a concert at the end.
And it's lighted at night?
Lighted at night. And we do it late at night because it's so late in July, we want to make sure that we're getting there in the cooler evening hours.
Right.
So we wouldn't want to do it in the middle of the day.
Now, I know that previously there were a lot of participants that were from local dance groups. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, we couldn't do it without our local dance groups, and this year Fierce Dance Academy from Newcastle are doing our disco instruction, and they brought their studio out last year just as participants, and they were so vibrant and had so much fun that they've actually become recurring characters at our events. So they did a beautiful performance for us at Christmas time at Rockwood. And we are just so inspired by their vibrancy that we asked them to come back and do this disco dance-along instruction. It's going to be a blast. And then we also have Pieces of a Dream. And Pieces of a Dream are the ones who actually give instruction on the main National Dance Day routine. So they're the ones who are going to instruct, and they also will lead us through the dance. I think we do the dance 3 times throughout the evening so everybody can kind of brush up. Pieces of the Dream are doing performance for us too. So we're very excited about that. And then we'll have some more coming in here or there, but there are 2 main dance groups. But we did send invitations out to dance companies, and we want you to bring your companies out, and we're offering a free table for you to display information about your dance studio. Yeah. And so we'll give some information on how you can get in contact with us if that's something that you're interested in doing.
Well, it sounds like there is a great interest. I know last year you had about 2,000 people there.
We did have 2,000 people.
Are you expecting to have as big of a turnout?
We are expecting, yes. Just on our Facebook right now, we have over 1,200 people saying they're coming, so we don't know what it's going to mean, translate to.
Well, that's not including kids and everybody else that participates. That's not including anybody. So people are really excited about it. And so, yeah, we're expecting at least that much. And it is so much fun to dance in that big of a group. And then also probably adding to the population is we're having a food truck festival in conjunction with it. So So, you know, so that way you can eat good food and then exercise it off. But sure. Yeah.
But so we have actually over 11 food trucks that are going to be there as well.
And food trucks, you know, bring out the people too. So there's going to be lots of people there enjoying dancing and enjoying food and just enjoying being together.
Now let me ask you before I forget, is there an admission charge for this?
No, it's a free event. So the event is free. The food
really
trucks,
cool.
obviously, we have to bring money, but you don't have to pay any money for any of the dance instruction or anything like that. So that's all free. Free admission, free parking, and there's parking on site. So that should be a lot of fun. So I mean, it's one of our. It was actually a newer event for us.
Okay.
Last year was actually the first year.
Sounds like it's a pretty big
Well,
event,
it's
though.
funny. It's a very big event, and I've had people come up to me saying, "Oh, I've been meaning to go to that for years," and I always want to say, "Well, that last year was our first year, but it was so much fun that people really. It's something that people really enjoy coming to."
Now, who's welcome to attend? Is it all ages?
All ages. I have worked for the county for 16 years, and I have done tons of events. You know, working community services, we all do events. It was one of the most diverse groups of people that I've ever. It was really like what I think of when we, in the county Department of Community Services, are planning an event. It's what we were hoping will happen, and we had all ages, all types of people come out, and they're all dancing together, and they were having so much fun. And it's fun because music is really universal, and you know, the fact of the matter is, you know, you put on Cupid Shuffle or the Wobble, and people come out and they want to dance, and they want to dance in a big group of people, and they want to have a really good time. So all of those things will be happening, all those, you know, it'll be like a wedding, but you don't have to bring any gifts, and so no, it's so much fun. It's so much fun, and we had really great weather last year, and we're really hoping for really great weather this year.
Well, I know last year, what was this? The song was Too Cool to Dance.
It was.
By Eden XO.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the song is for this year?
I do.
Are we keeping it a secret, or are we announcing?
We're not keeping it a secret, but it's a very well-known song, and it is the Shut Up and Dance. And I can't remember the guy's name, so I'll have to look that up for you, but you know, the one that everybody hears all over so that's the dance.
So everyone can come in prepared.
You'll definitely know the song.
Yeah.
And actually, we have all the videos for the dance routines already up on the website on our special events page, if you want to check them out and do some practicing before you come out.
Can you tell our audience the name of that so they can look that up themselves?
You just need to go nccde.org/special events. And you'll see the link to this event and also to all the events that we have coming up over the next few months. And on there, you'll see the video from last year, so you'll see how much fun everybody had. Yeah. And then you'll also have links to sign up if you want. If you're very social and you want to sign up and join the event on Facebook, the link is there. There's also a link to join through Eventbrite, which is something that the National Dance Day group is doing. And then you'll see the videos there, actually the beginning and the advanced. So if you're feeling wily, you can learn the advanced routine and then just show off. And while everybody else is doing the basic routine. They're both pretty challenging, I have to say. This is because it's called the beginner's routine, but it's a lot of fun, and it'll be a lot of fun to do with everybody.
It sounds really neat. And can you just repeat for our audience when and where it's going to take place?
It is on July 25th, and it's from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And so the dancing primarily is going to be happening between 6:30 and 7:30, and then at 7:30 we have a live concert by the local group, The Strange Heat, who's going to be doing a live rock concert there from 7:30 until 9 o'clock. And then the food trucks will be there from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So now, before we wrap up, I also wanted to ask you briefly about the Bark Park reopening at Carousel. Next weekend, on the 18th, Carousel Park is having a Bark Park grand reopening, and it's just going to be a fun day for dogs and their families. Come on out, check out the improvements. There'll be treats and vendors there. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Carousel. Awesome. Is there anything else you wanted to add before we wrap up, Carrie? No, but I'm sure I'll see you soon again. We'll talk about what we have coming up in August and September. Absolutely. Good luck with your event. Thank you. Well, that wraps up this edition of Spotlight on Newcastle County. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Please keep it tuned to NCC TV for your news and information on Newcastle County, Delaware. For executive producer Jim McDonald, director Tony Prado, and the NCC TV crew members, Josue Ortega and Steve Berg, this is Melody Kitchen. Thank you for watching. Take care.